Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Infinite Insights Tarot. This is a love tarot reading for you for June 2026. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so if it doesn't resonate with you, it's just not your reading. You can also flip the roles if you need to. We're going to look into your love life, your relationship, how your person feels about you, all of that, whatever comes up. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Nurture, sadness and isolation, love abounds. Okay, for some of you, just immediately I got, you could be finding out that you're pregnant and you're having to deal with it alone. And it could be very, very difficult, but it's going to be overall a good thing. Obviously, it's going to work out. I just feel like this message is for you to trust the process because it's going to pay off in the end and it's definitely going to be worth it. Yeah, let's keep going and see what else comes up. I also feel like if this is just a relationship, that's just a message that I got. But in general, relationship-wise, one person is feeling very depressed. The other person is, they're not in the same energy. Someone's starting fresh and they know that they're feeling love, they're feeling happy, they're feeling better than the other person. The other person is sad, they feel alone. But I feel like you, whatever the case is, there's still love there between the two of you. But let's see what this means. Let's get cards for your side first. Ten of Wands, King of Pentacles, Emperor, Queen of Pentacles. Someone could be more controlling in your life or very bossy. I feel like you're feeling just a lot of pressure in your life from people. And it's just too much for you. What's going on with your person side? Or whoever's showing up in this reading for you. Six of Cups, Strength card, Death card, Two of Pentacles. What the heck? This is a very weird reading. There's loss, there's heartbreak, there's pressure. There's also a need to have to take care of someone. Again, could be kids. You have to step up. You're feeling like you have to step up. And there's a lot of people depending on you. Huh, this is crazy. I don't know what this is about. Let's get some clarity. What's going on with the King of Pentacles? Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles. You've been waiting for stability in a situation, and I feel like you did have a lot of history with someone and you stuck around for them. You were very dependable to them, but I don't know, this person might have not been giving you the same energy or been able to show up for you, because I just feel like you were the one that had to carry a lot of this connection, but it was worth it to you. There's a lot of history here. And there's a lot of love. Could be the one that was having to put a lot of the effort to make money. Could have been the provider in this connection, which was putting a lot on you. What's going on with the Strength card? I feel like there's something here to do with kids and trying to build a stable future with whoever this is. This person, they really tried to keep this going forward, and they tried to hold you down in whatever way that they could. I just feel like there's some struggle with money, and also someone might be having control financially, which was a problem. Someone was having control, and this person, again, you can flip the roles if this sounds like you, but I'm going to read it how they're showing up. This person, they were happy in this connection, but they also felt like they had to hold themselves back. I'm getting that someone controlled the money, someone controlled the finances or something, and that made them like not be able to fully do what they want or just be free. There's need to like tame themselves. What? I don't know. What's going on with the Emperor? I also feel like you were waiting for some kind of change from this person. Some of you wanted this person to do something or give you something, like fill their side of the relationship. In your head, it's like they have to play their part. But and I feel like this person did try to, but I just feel like one person had more financial control over the other person. Okay, so I just feel like you had a lot of pressure on you, but I do feel like you felt like you were the provider in this situation. You were carrying most of the burden. You felt like you were really the one that was putting up with all the hardships. This is your perspective. Again, if this doesn't sound like you can flip the roles. But this person on your side, you feel like it was you that had to put all this work in. It was you that had to provide. It was you that like was carrying this relationship. But I feel like you didn't realize how you were affecting this person. I just feel like this side, you felt like you were doing things the right way, the way you were supposed to be doing, but I feel like there was too much emphasis on control and financial control specifically and being a provider, and this person had to play the opposite role where you maybe the nurturer, the mother, whatever. And it was a lot on this person. I feel like they felt like they couldn't be themselves. What's going on with the Death card? Some of you, it could also be like a father figure that felt like whatever they're telling you to do, they're telling you for your best interest, but they were being very controlling. And they have a certain perspective on how things should go. And it's possible you weren't doing what they wanted you to do. I feel like you really, really tried to be patient and to be strong enough and, stay with this person or stay in this situation and let this person play that role of like the masculine energy, the provider, the one you like do things according to, or like the way that they feel is right. It's like gender roles. I feel this is very strongly to do with gender roles, and it's very strongly to do with someone who has more financial control, to be honest, or some kind of physical control. This person tried to be patient. They tried to get through it, but I feel like they came to a point where like it's a breaking point. They're feeling a breaking point right now. And I feel like they're gonna try and stop this cycle. Just don't feel like this person feels strong enough to continue being controlled or having to live according to someone else's rules, belief system, whatever. What's going on with the Queen of Pentacles? Oh, okay, side story. For some of you, this person, if you were not in a marriage with this person, I feel like you might have found out you're pregnant or something like that, or someone found out, and that's a big problem. I feel like someone might be wanting you to not keep that baby, and you're just not, that's not right to you. But that's a side story. That's not going to be for everyone. That's just a side message. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. Anyways, this person feels like they're doing things the way that they need to do. They feel like they're right. They've played their part. They've played their role. They've been supportive in their way. They've provided. and the rest is like your decision. Even though I'm getting very controlling, very old school, yeah, they're gonna just, they just feel like they're right, to be honest, okay? They feel like they're right, and this person might have been the stable provider, whatever, and they kind of feel like, without you, without them, what are you gonna do? That's how this person feels. So if that's you, you just feel like you don't see how you're wrong. You feel like you've done your part, and you feel like everything is clear. You're not sure how this person doesn't agree with you or doesn't see your perspective. What's going on with the Two of Pentacles? There's a decision that needs to be made on this person's side on whether they want to stay in this relationship or go. And also, if it is to do with a kid or like a pregnancy, sorry, that's a very big decision that needs to be made. And it looks like the pressure is on this person here. Oh, I just feel like you're gonna choose yourself, and some of you you're gonna lie. It's not the best way of you getting away from this person and being free, but to you, that's like the only way. Like, you have to prioritize yourself, and some of you, if it is to do with the child or pregnancy, you're not giving that up. You don't want to give that up because it's going to weigh heavily on you. This is what it looks like, okay? You kind of feel guilty about it. You feel like a part of it is like, it's not right, you know, to do this alone or have a pregnancy or child alone. That's what you're feeling, maybe because of cultural or cultural norms or something like that. But you also know that you want to keep this. You're making a decision that this person is not going to agree with, okay? And yeah, you're going to choose yourself. You're going to choose to be single. You're going to choose to get away from this person, not be controlled anymore. Yeah, that's what you're deciding. And this person feels like, what are you going to do? Like, where are you going to go? You don't have money, or like, I did all this for you and I'm the provider. You can't do it by yourself. That's what this person's thinking. Let's go to the Ten of Wands. This person, I feel like they're going to want you back, and they're going to eventually see your side. They are going to eventually agree with you, but not easily. They're very stubborn. It's going to take a lot to finally break them down, but they will. Eventually, they are going to want to have a family with you, to be with you, to settle down. And even though they know that they have all this to offer financially, possibly, part of them just thinks that you're going to come around, but you're not. I feel like it's going to really weigh on them when they realize that you're gone, and that's when they're going to realize that they have to make a change in how they treated you and how they controlled you, and money isn't everything, or finances, your house, whatever it is, okay? What's going on with the Six of Cups? This person really used their power or financial situation or whatever assets or whatever they had, they used it and abused it. They weren't using it the way that they should have. I don't know. This person just felt like they were so powerful, and that you should just listen to them. Or this, oh my god, I'm like flipping the roles. Whatever. Let's go to the Six of Cups. Yeah, you're going to make it clear to this person that you are going to walk away if the marriage is not, or the relationship is not going to be stable, fair. And if there's this lack of communication, there's just like, this person just keeps getting hurt. They feel like there's a lot of love here, but they just want a relationship or a marriage or connection where they can feel valued, where they feel that love reciprocated. Whereas this side, they just don't see what they were doing wrong. They don't see your perspective. Like, they don't see this person's perspective. There's some kind of financial influence that is really important to you, to this person, but you're going to realize that's not everything. Whereas this person on this side here, they know and feel that love is the most important to them, And they're not feeling that from you. You didn't give them what they wanted. Again, flip the roles if you need to. I'm getting a little confused here. Whatever. But yeah, they're not going to, if this is something to do with kids, they're not going to listen to you about it. They're going to keep the pregnancy. They're going to keep the kids. That's more important. That's what their heart's telling them. That's what they're going to do. You're either going to get on board with it and be okay with it and stick in this relationship, or they're walking away. There's a lot of love. There has to be more compromise. So this was a weird one because I kind of went back and forth by accident. And that's just because I know that it's going to be flipped for a lot of people. But anyways, I hope that made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. If it didn't, sorry. It's just not your reading. I'll see you in my next video.